Hello, I just wanted to make a video to talk about what I'm thinking about because I was reading on the culture of Seoul, South Korea, and Asian countries and other countries. How is it different from here? And one of the things is the perception of seeing themselves as part of a group instead of as one person individual that is needs to assert themselves, that needs to, like, the person is in a competitive market and they need to uh, beat the competition. They need to work hard and achieve something for themselves, and they need to be hitting these milestones. They need to be expressing themselves. They need to be asserting themselves. And so I just find that not so much introvert friendly, that you need to always be talking. And yeah, when I go in with other people, sometimes I don't feel like speaking. I don't want to be having small talk if I don't have anything to say. I much prefer to be quiet and just do what I need to do. I don't need to be shown as creepy or weird because I'm not socializing or I don't have a group of friends. Because when I'm in public, I much prefer to listen than to speak. And when I'm speaking, sometimes I feel that it's forced. And so today I was with a meetup, and there's somebody that I was had a conversation with, and I tried to explain what my perception of my culture is, because the French Canadian culture, the history with that, and the mindset. Because I feel that we are much more thrilled to be showing what we're thinking. We need to be displaying it. We need to be forcing it. We need to be. It's not enough just to be happy, but you need to be with a big smile. We need to be showcasing all the time. And to me, that doesn't make sense. It makes me feel like a hypocrite. So I felt like I'm being criticized for not having big gestures when I'm speaking, or big facial expressions, or big variation in my tone of voice. And that is very extroverted, rewarding extroverts, and being criticized for if I'm not speaking, it's because I'm weird, I'm not adapting correctly, I'm low self esteem. I need to be hit, I need to be bullied. And so I can see it that people that are like me, introverted, a bit geeky, they are in Europe, they would be much more happy, and I guess not displaying happy, but much more fitting in. And because here it's much more like, oh, he's a geek, like let's hurt him, or let's hit him and bully him, or he deserves it because he's interested in intellectual things. So you're always the target of aggressive behavior. So and so you need to be like trying to portray yourself as something that you're not, and trying to showcase that you're tough and things like that. And you need to prove yourself that uh, you're competent or something like that. So some cultures are not like that, because I feel profoundly that my culture has very much failed me every step of the way. And I really hate life, and I hate the government, and I hate everything. I think it's just wrong. Everything is wrong. So is it better somewhere else? Uh, that's where I study online to, and I meet other cultures and to see if it's better and how is it different. And so one of the things is some cultures are much more valuing group harmony and respect for elders, much more than achieving things, personal achievements, or asserting yourself and showing your being very opinionated. And I noticed that when I talk to somebody that's more collective mindset, I try to force them to be more individualistic, I guess, to think about what they want, what they don't want, and it's all about them. It's not about their group. They don't think of themselves as a part of a group. And my Filipino friend uh, used to say that he's not different than anybody else. He's one in 6 million, so he's completely identical to everybody else. So he doesn't feel like he's an individual that is unique. He feels like he's the same carbon copy that everybody else is, just part of one member of the group. So he doesn't have a right to whatever he feels that he needs or that he wants. He's not gonna put any emphasis on that. He's not gonna care about that. What he cares about is the group, being a part of that group, valuing the family, the ancestors, valuing the community, valuing showing respect for elders. We're here. It's like much more separated, and we need to be independent and all that. So just I think that my personality here is not very much valued, and it's always a fight to be comfortable, and being comfortable means to be villainified. So there, I'll leave it at that. Thank you for listening. Bye.